Hi everyone, my name's Hope and I'm a certified life coach. And you know what I was thinking is who's more real than a life coach who's real about her life? So I figured I would make this video, my first YouTube video ever, because why not? Let's just get started. Because that is where all of us struggle, is to just start, to just do, to just begin. And I could have just waited and kept waiting, like I kind of have been, because I've been waiting for a while. But I could have waited till I had a perfect background. I could have waited until I did my hair and makeup and had some nicer clothes on and not my pajamas. But then I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be myself and true and honest and authentic with all of you watching. So, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a time where I was sitting with a bunch of girls who I just met. I think it was like an orientation or something. Is that what they call it for work or something like that? Whatever. It was a gathering. And all the girls around me were talking about like first dates and stuff, and they were all saying like, oh my gosh, I just have to make sure like I order salads or like pasta, like with the smaller noodles or something like so specific. They're like, I have to like eat these specific things so like I don't look weird or embarrassing in front of my date. And I'm like listening to all of them and I'm like, why would you do that? I'm like, if I'm gonna go out to eat with somebody, I'm probably gonna be really hungry, so I'm most likely gonna order anything that I want on the menu, and chances are I will probably eat my meal faster than the person that I'm with. That is likely what would happen. Because that's what happens when you grow up with two older brothers. You kind of have to fight for your meal or else you don't get any seconds or any more food. So that's what I'm used to. But that's kind of like an analogy in a way of that first date and those worries and all that. And it's an analogy to me starting my life coaching business, my journey. And I just want you all to know, like, I'm not perfect. And I'm not gonna be perfect, and I'm probably gonna make some mistakes, and I'm gonna be embarrassing, and I'm gonna be goofy, and all these things might not go according to plan sometimes. But you know what? I will always be honest and authentic and transparent, and I'll always be myself. So that is why I am starting this now. Very candidly, I think that's a word. I don't know, but we're gonna go with it. Because if I don't start with something, I never will. And that was the whole point of me doing all of this in the first place, was because I love this. I love life coaching. I paid my own tuition so I could do this. I have dual certificates as a health coach and a life coach. And I loved it so much that I even signed up for another class called Clarity Catalyst. It's like an 8-week course. It originated through like Stanford University. That was top business students and everything. But it was so well received from all these students of them just becoming who they are, like true to themselves, because they're just so used to school life, business life of like, okay, I must do this, I must have this perfect schedule, this perfect order, blah, blah, whatever it may be. But they kind of get out of whack or lose themselves throughout the journey of being in school and having all these deadlines and criteria to meet, to be like, take a step back. Like, who are you? Who are you really? And let's tap into all these different things and these tools that will just help you live a happier and healthier life. And so this like Clarity Catalyst course that I took, mind-blowing. I couldn't say better things about it. Like, there's no way there's anything that could be like negative that comes from this course, like honestly, like that's being like wholehearted, truthful. It's only positive, and that's another reason why I started coaching, because it's so uplifting, it's so happy and positive and enlightening and exciting. That's not to say like I'm not gonna hear sad stories or I'm not gonna tell sad stories of my own, but it's gonna be transformative, and it's gonna be an experience where I am completely myself and I am connecting with other people and I am just living my truth. I think that is something, like, I started this because one of my major goals, which there's so many, but one of my goals through this coaching process is, I'm not going to say like, I'm going to change your life. I'm going to make your life so much better and be like the best person that you've ever come across or whatever. But what I want to do for so many people is I want to change moments for you, because that's all we have, are moments, okay? And so there are going to be days where you're just having a rough one. Things will be bad. You might feel like you're at your lowest low, whatever it may be. And I just want somebody to be like, Hope, I was having the worst day of my life, and because of what you said, or because of our class today, or whatever, like, now I feel better. So like, thank you for that. Like those little things, like that is like that is everything to me. So that's why I decided to just click that red button on my phone today and be like, let's do this. Like, let's start. I have been putting this on pause for far too long now. I will admit that. I have paused this because what did I become certified? I want to say October. Ooh, things are getting blurry now. It was either August or October of 2022. I think it was August, to be honest. I think it was end of August. Because then October of 2022 is when I left my job that was no longer serving me. So yes, there's been some time, but major life events happen. That's because I just got married this past August, and that did take a lot of time to plan and organize, and so much time. So I was just trying to not stress myself out and not overdo it. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to put my coaching and everything on pause for right now, focus on my wedding and all these things. And then when that is over, August 3rd, officially married, exciting stuff, then I will begin. So, it's been almost a full month since that. And so I'm like, the time is now, okay? But what I also wanted to say is, if you decide to work with me and join my Clarity Catalyst classes that I teach, those are group classes, or if you want to join me on a one-on-one journey, that's typically about 90 days, meeting once a week, so 12 weeks in total, or the Clarity Catalyst course with the group is 8 weeks. If you want to join either one of those, I can promise you it will be an amazing experience. And it will be an experience that is specific to you, especially the one-on-one journey, because that's what it's all about, is just being like realistic and practical with all the different tools and all the goals that we create. That's a huge thing with like coaching and stuff, is just being practical and realistic with our tasks and our goals. Like for myself, I created a goal for this month in September. I'm calling it Somewhat Sober September. I am a social drinker, okay? I don't have like any issues. I'll be transparent there. But I do like to go out with friends and drink socially and stuff. But with the wedding, and we had our honeymoon and all these things, so many events and stuff, so much go go go, that I'm like, I need a pause. I need a pause from it. So this month I just want to kind of take a little cleanse, relax, take a little break from all that. But the reason why I'm calling it somewhat is because I know myself, and I know it is reasonable and realistic if there are events that do come up, like there's a wedding that I'm going to in a few weeks, or there might be a birthday party or something, like maybe once or twice or 3 times or 4 times in this month I'll have like a cheat day or something. I don't know how many days or what it may be, but when that day comes, or have that wedding or doing a toast, I'm not going to feel guilty and feel bad because I'm doing sober September. I'm doing somewhat sober September. So that's just like one example. Like whatever it is that you're trying to get clear on or trying to make goals on, maybe it's I don't know if it's something cheesy. I'm trying to floss, okay? Because that's hard for a lot of us. And I finally got into it. It only took me 28 years to get started on that, but once a week, no, sorry, once a day. Like, wait, I do it more than that. No, one time, only at night, but every day I floss now because of all these little habits and these things that I've created for myself to just get in these patterns and these healthy habits, to just continue them and make them a part of your lifestyle. Because that's the coolest part of all of this coaching, is that we're going to build these small little habits and make these small little changes, but they're not going to feel so extreme or so drastic where it's like, oh, you're making me change my life. I have to just change everything now. No. We're making it to where it blends in to where you're not going to feel like you're doing these new things. They just kind of slowly start becoming who you are now. That's pretty cool. So I know that I have blabbed on a lot. My goal was I'm going to make this video 5 to 10 minutes. And I realized we're going on 12 and a half. And I'm like, man, I can talk, huh? Oh, ain't that something? But for those of you who do watch this, I do hope that you love it. And if you hate it, that's fine too. It's not going to ruin my day or change my life. I will be okay. But if you do love it, and if you do want more of it and more of me, my name's Hope, and I am Life with Hope, then reach out to me, okay? On my social media, you can comment on this YouTube video. Got my email, all the things. There's connections everywhere. That's what this 21st century stuff is all about. But anyways, thank you. I appreciate you for taking the time to listen to me rant, hear my story. But this is just the beginning. I hope you know that, because I have a lot more to share, a lot more of my life to talk about. And as we can see here at 13 minutes and 42 seconds, that's a lot. There's a lot. But thank you. Thank you again. I appreciate every single one of you who decided to watch this. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that we can connect. Thank you.